Hi everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Yay!
And welcome to the moon.
The moon.
Or should I say our preview of Moon.
Yes.
Published by Sinister Fish Games.
Yes. Now, family, since we're floating in the moon, yes, floating. Now, this is going to be launched as a Kickstarter on July 12th in conjunction with the supermoon on July 13th and the celebration of the 52nd anniversary of the Apollo 11th moon landing. A lot of moon stuff, people. And now, let me tell you, family, like we always say for our previews, look at it, check it out, don't take our word for it. Look and see what you think about it. But let me tell you, moon, hey, definitely take a look at it for real. And this is a part of the trilogy that they had with Villagers, Streets, and now Moon. Now, Starla's gonna give us an overview and also talk about the gameplay right now.
In Moon, you are the leader of one of the first settlements on the moon. Expeditions are regularly launched from Earth with valuable personnel, equipment, and schematics for new structures. These hopeful space pioneers travel from settlement to settlement in great caravans, leaving behind new settlers and picking up people going back to Earth. As each expedition visits your settlement, you get to choose who will settle in your base and what will be constructed next. Living on the moon for too long damages health, so personnel will have to return to Earth at regular intervals. As they do, they will spread the word about your settlement and rate everything from your scientific capabilities to your food and housing quarters. If you can make your settlement the most popular, it will surely become the future capital of the moon. The game is played in 3 rounds called eras, representing the first 100 years of populating the moon. In each era, the players will expand their settlements on the moon with new cards with various properties and abilities. Every era has the following phases carried out in order. 1. Production phase. Players produce resources, rovers, and hearts from their settlements. 2. Construction phase. The main part of the game. Players construct structures from their hands and do various optional actions. And 3. The scoring phase. Players claim the hearts on the flag reward cards and score any hearts placed on their structures. The goal is to earn as many hearts as possible. Hearts represent the popularity of the player's settlement on Earth, and the winner is the player with the most hearts at the end of the game. Moon.
Yes. Family, we've done a lot of previews with this trilogy.
Yes.
Now, we didn't do Villagers, which is a great game.
It is.
I mean, it's a great game. We really love that game. And I think you like it the most because you always win at it.
Yeah.
You always win at it.
Yeah.
And then we did a preview of the expansion Shifting Season.
Yes, which we love.
Yes, that changes the whole thing. But it makes it better.
It makes it
better.
Villagers is so much fun. We love it.
Yes, and that expansion makes it a lot.
It makes it a lot better.
Fun. A lot of fun. And then we did the preview of Streets. And we love Streets. It's the next iteration of, I guess, the trilogy, because Villagers is medieval. Then Streets is, kind of modern.
You got buildings and the shopping.
Yes.
And
it's that majority, gameplay, which we really love. It's vibrant and colorful.
It's colorful.
Oh my God, it's just so much fun. And then you come down to Moon. And Moon. Check it out, family. You gotta check it out.
You know what I noticed with Sinister Fish? They like one word.
They do.
You got villagers.
Right, they do.
You got streets.
Like one word.
And then you got moon.
But it's just how the themes move to like medieval, then modern,
and now
future,
the moon. Yes.
because you're playing through 3 eras, and that's 100 years
that's
of
right.
civilization on the moon.
On the moon.
And it's so thematic, and the gameplay is so strategic. And then you have the pass. You gotta, when you play these cards, you gotta.
You're drafting your cards.
You're drafting your cards, then you gotta give them to your opponent after the round. I mean the turn, and it's fun.
Well, see, one thing that's so interesting, about all the games is that each one has a different way you play.
Yes.
It's not just a carbon copy with a different name.
Yes.
Each one of the games have their own, mechanics and theme, and it's a totally different outcome with the games. And you just get yourself immersed in it. Now with Moon, you're making your own little settlement.
Yes, your own moon settlement.
And you want your settlement to be better than your opponent's settlement. And so usually when I do settlement games like that, like with, what's the other one I love to play?
What's that?
Oh my God, Suburbia.
Yes, Suburbia.
And stuff like that, and Castles of Mad King.
Yes.
Whenever I do stuff like that, I have to think logically.
You do.
I think logically, and I try to think about if I really had people on my settlement,
here we go.
What would I want?
Here we go. And you always win. Family, she has beat me down on Moon.
Yes, we played a couple of games, and I won both.
Win.
But with my settlement, I love the cards that you got fast food. No, you got a food
taco truck.
You got a food truck.
And then a toilet.
Yeah, a toilet. You got water.
Yeah.
You got all those things that you would need.
Yes.
If you think logically and build your settlement logically,
that's how you win. You just put cards down to get the best points that you can. Get as much resources as you can.
If you think logically, you'll get the resources. If you put it together,
it must be because you're always winning.
You put it together like people are really going to live there, and they have the cards to support that.
Yeah.
I love they have a warehouse, and they've got a faculty, so you can have people with education.
Yeah.
They've got all kinds of different cards that just make the game interesting.
And then with each game, you're always messing with your opponent in some way, because like with villages, you need your opponent's people to kind of help you. You gotta hire them to help you with building some of your I guess some of your cards and things and buildings that you need. And in this one, in Moon, you need to take your moon buggy, your rover over to your opponent to get resources.
I know.
Or use the flags that they have, because you need flags sometimes to get stuff.
And you want your opponent to get some good stuff. So, not that I want, when we're playing against each other, I don't want his settlement to be better than mine, but I do want him to get some good cards so that when I need to move my rover over there, I'm going to get some good resources.
But the thing is, once your rover comes into your opponent's spot, they keep it.
Yeah.
They keep it. And then you have to fight for the the goals.
Yes, you do.
So you can get the reputation where you can bring that over that gives you more points and kind of like either immediate bonuses or ongoing bonuses.
But I mean,
so it's really cool.
Even though you lose your rover when you move it over to your opponent's settlement, they're going to do the same thing because everybody needs to. I guess it's not co-op, but it's kind of working together because you want something over there.
You're not really working together. Sometimes you trying to, do things.
Well, I mean,
trying to do things.
They're gonna put their rovers in your settlement, which you'll get a chance to have at the end of the era, and then I'm gonna put my rovers in the other settlement, so everybody gets a chance to use the rovers.
But in one game, I tried to keep my rovers away from you because there was a reputation bonus that said if I had 6. Rovers in my settlement, I get that that bonus.
Yes,
that reputation bonus. So I kept my 6.
Yes, I know.
And I said I'm not going over there.
That frustrated me to no end because I needed rovers, and you wouldn't come over and get some resources.
No, I did not, because I wanted to keep my 6 so I can get that bonus.
Yes. So but Moon is an interesting game.
It's an interesting game.
It's so unique. So if you've tried Villagers, you've played Streets, Moon is the next iteration.
You gotta do
totally different.
Yes, check it out.
Totally different.
You gotta check it out, family. You gotta check it out.
So be sure to check them out on Kickstarter.
Now remember, it's gonna be on Kickstarter July 12th. So check it out. Now family, we're gonna try to see, because we're trying to see if we can get 20,000. So we're gonna keep marching. So Starla, so we can get some people to come on the moon with us.
Come to the moon. To my settlement.
Yes. Where can they find OFPG? Where can they find us?
So if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube.
Right here on the moon? YouTube. Yeah, Moon and YouTube. too. Yeah. But family, we're so glad that you came and came to check out this really, really interesting game, Moon, from Sinister Fish, the third in the series of their trilogy, going from medieval to modern, and now the moon. Hey, so thank you for coming. Keep with the questions. We like hearing from you. We're gonna keep coming with you. Ask questions or whatever you want to do, because we're family. But there's one thing we always want you to know, family. We love you. Bye now.